What's up, boneheads? It's your favorite skeleton death, and I'm back with more of my never-ending nightmare. We're playing Phoenix Wright, and oh god. It's the first real case of the second game. Let's not waste any time. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Hi, Clay. Good to see you in. Thank you for the boop. There was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Innie? I finally get to see you again, and... Oh, hold on. I finally get to see you again, and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Maya, don't you understand? You're not competent enough to commit murder. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Oh shoot, guys, I think Maya straight up killed someone. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Who's this asshole? What a depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at the weather girl on TV. I think a little rain will take a break with a day of sun. Is that what that girl said? I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. The nerve. Calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case? Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chat. My name is, Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Yeah, one more time, Maya's falsely accused. This is beginning to feel like a trend, Clay. Remind me to never end up under his knife. Oh god, where does the appendix go again? I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Holy shit. How's the hospital not gone belly up? Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Do you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, yeah, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. Hey, maybe you should be consoling the people who... The, families of the 14 people who, just lost someone that they loved instead of, you know, being pissed off about the weather. The one that screwed up was that nurse. Fucking... It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those four... Am I on drugs? Is this real? What the fuck's going on? And yet, no less than good, and yet, the nurse had the nerve to go ahead and die before admitting to her wrong. What? Oh my god, I said, who is this asshole at the beginning as a joke. Man, this guy's an asshole. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and had herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Fucking... What the shit, dude? Oh my god, no, you deserve every one of those malpractice suits, okay? 14 people, 15 people actually, in fact, have just died. Maybe, I don't know, have a little empathy. My mic is peaking, hold on a second. There we go, okay. Smash, crush, and instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. Dude, what the fuck? That's right. That's right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I hold no responsibility. It's my practice. I just don't hold any responsibility for anything. Dude, what the fuck are you going on about? I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. Yeah, I think you need to take a deep breath and then jump out that fucking window, dude. What are the point? This case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. He's like 15 dead. That's just a Monday for me. Oh my god. I certainly hope not. Any doctor with that much death under his belt? Holy shit. I can only imagine. But one malpractice suit? Fuck, how is he not buried deep in legal litigation, like, just all the time? This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Is that what you're concerned about? That your income got fucked up? You understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I would want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, wait a second here. I worked under her. Fuck you, dude. You just made my shit list forever. Oh, this motherfucker. This asshole. My god, this man just made the list forever. Me working under Maya? Screw you, dude. I hope they throw you in jail. Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if, well, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystic sorts of things. She was the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of the nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya... I wonder what she's up to right now.
We, the women of the Fey Clan, have always been spirit mediums. Except for me, I suck at it. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. Again, except me. I had to train for it. My sister was really good at it, and I channeled her. That was the only good thing that I did, besides getting accused of murdering her.
That's what she told me. Yeah, all those words, exactly. I guess she learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. No. I'm just gonna say no. Not counting training, this will be your first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request.
Condition?
That condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again.
Me?
And that's why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? No. Now get the fuck out of my office. That is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor, after he held me at gunpoint. June 19th, 1:25 p.m., Karen Village. So, this is Karen Village, Maya's hometown. Hello, weird little girl. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Anyway.
Hey, wait up, Pearly!
Someone else is coming this way.
Nick!
Oh, God! No! It's back! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again.
Wow! I didn't think you'd really show up!
Hi, Dory. We've just met up with Maya again after talking with a doctor who killed 15 people and apparently feels no remorse about it. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away.
Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little bit. It was one train stop over. I made it seem like I was going to a different cup.
Yeah, go back, Maya, you demon! Go back to the bowels of which you came! It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. If you had known you were this close, you wouldn't have fallen into a depression for 2 months. What the fuck is going on?
No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself.
Oh, well... I guess we're never gonna see each other again. Okay, bye!
Wait, Nick, come back!
Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear your training is going well for you. Oh, God. Okay, I guess I have to talk to her. Today's channeling. What are we doing? Looks like you're finally becoming a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon.
But in this case, do you know the messy story behind it?
Ha ha ha! Behold the power of my intelligence network! Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident.
Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyways?
The tabloids!
Oh my god. No. Just no. Just no. Why? Just why, Maya? Come on. I was about to give you some credit. That's what I thought.
I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's That's too scary, even for me.
Yeah, you do seem like a bit of a puss. Yeah, I guess so? He's gonna turn out to be a murderer, isn't he? God, fuck me. This game is so predictable. Okay. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya?
Yep. Good Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too.
That's a terrible joke.
Hey, Nick, what do you call a short psychic?
I swear to God, Maya.
A small, medium, and large.
I want to go home. Maya's stupidness is infecting my brain. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium?
Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think.
That's probably true, since the Fae's ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Also, question, why isn't this more widely known? I mean, we proved it's real in the last game. And in fact, I did some digging into this too, chat. Apparently, there's another Phoenix Wright game on the Wii where they use spirit mediums in their court in another country, and they actually talk to the ghosts of murdered victims as a just totally normal procedure in their courtroom. How the fuck does that work? This is a totally normal thing that they do. Just absolutely, totally normal.
Actually, only the women of the village are mediums.
So what do the men do?
Mostly eat and don't talk and maid and work and do the heavy lifting. They usually work someplace outside the village.
Oh, well, I hope it's not terrible. I hope it's not a terrible meeting, Dory. Hope you get through it okay. The girl earlier, tell me... Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask you about the girl I saw earlier. Do you know her?
Oh, you mean Pearly?
Pearly?
Pearly Faye! She's my cousin! Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly!
She looks like Chibi Doki, actually. Why is she wearing adult beans? I can't answer that question. Cousin, wait, that means, is she also a...
Yep, she's a medium too! Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling.
I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her.
Nah, it's not you. Man drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away!
Just suspicious looking. Well, Phoenix, you do look like a psychopath. Well,
you're not wearing training clothes for starters.
oh, yeah, I got that. No, I got that, Dory. I had a feeling I knew what you meant, but yeah. But yeah, they're sacred pearls.
Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She's very sheltered. She's never seen a man before. You're weird, by the way, Nick. So weird. Your haircut's weird. She doesn't know much about the outside world of Corinne Village.
Aunt?
Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh, come on, Nick. Keep up. What are you, stupid? Well, Nick, I've got to get going. About time for the channeling to start.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy hamburgers. Yay!
Alright, good luck, Maya.
Thanks!
Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Let's examine some stuff. Okay, so how about this? An old bus stop. It says Corinne Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Curran Boulder. There's a real complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's been a stone for spirits to live in. Or something like that. Or something like that. Pfft, I don't give any crap about any of their hokey spirit medium bullshit. Oh, hi, friend who actually summons ghosts and can have them possess her body. What are you doing here? Fucking Christ, Phoenix. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fay Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Rustic, thatched roof houses where the other villagers live line the streets. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. Yeah, Clay, you can't live inside a rock, idiots! It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around. I guess the animators didn't have the budget to animate those. Oh well, we can just imagine it. That's fun, right? That's the same as actually seeing a thing. June 19th, Fay Manor Meditation Room. Oh, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today, aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on the public airwaves. He's like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. It sounds like this guy's an idiot, Phoenix. Nah, it's a ghost town, literally. Yeah, Clay. It's a complete ghost town. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Guide map added to the court record. And Phoenix is like, wait, is this a case? Oh god, no! What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna have her write a signed confession. A signed... Okay, few problems with that. So you turning in a signed confession from a dead person does not exonerate you from anything. Also, the fact that maybe she is fucking dead and no one will believe you. There's 75 residents. You have to be a mystic in order to see them. You know what? I would buy it. This game is that literally insane. Also, this man is stupid if he thinks this is gonna work. Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. Oh my god, this guy is an asshole. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. God, I hope someone punches this dick in the face. Oh, I see. You're a terrible fucking person, and you deserve every terrible thing that happens to you. So, Maya, are you having second thoughts about this? So, how did you hear about, Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the cult at the college. The girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the current school of channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's a room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? No. Someone with a lot of skill wrote those 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. It's a message as people should value their ghostly meanings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. The door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron of this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there's a strong lock on this door to top it off. Cool! I can lock Maya inside and run away and never look back, ever. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed into it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. No wonder Mia became a lawyer. Ah, the door leading out to the winding way. And my escape. I'm gonna run through it. I'm gonna leave all this behind and go live in the mountains. Away from all this lawyer bullshit and having to constantly guess when the judge is gonna become senile. Alright. Let's go into the channeling chamber. June 19th, Fay Manor Channeling Chamber. Thank you for the alert, Clay, and have a good work. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles? Good sir, who might you be? Oh my god. Madam, your hair is, sure is big. My name is Phoenix, right? Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You're a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? Now, there ain't much mystic about her. I am Mystic Maya's aide, Morgan Fay. Oh. You've got quite a name, lady. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh my god. Nice to meet you. And I wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you surely would not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job? When did I become the poster boy for how to not make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. So, you're kind of rude. So, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good. Oh my god! Okay. Chill. Fuck. You guys don't see it, but I have to see it on both of my screens, and that kind of fucks me up. Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry? She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Fucking stop with that! So about Mystic Maya, is it the blood?
Excuse me, blood. Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last rightful heir of the Karen channeling technique. Okay. Then, where do you stand? Probably not very high. That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am barely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It's as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kirin school. So, how strong are you? It's a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliest of my powers to the Master's. So that's how it is. Today's channeling will be your first. Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who died in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident? Indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if I observe the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secret of the Karen technique cannot be seen by just about anyone. And like we see like ghost puppets hidden behind this stand here just fall over. And she's like, you see nothing. Mystic arts, shadow disappear. And she throws down a smoke bomb. And it creates this like piddly amount of smoke. It's just like, and she just punches you in the face and runs away. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It's also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong, that is why, while channeling is being performed, the heavy door is secured, locked. Oh, that's why the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Yeah, the girl who ran away from... Oh, she is my daughter. Now then, what were you about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not the evils of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna call it. She's gonna be the killer in this case, isn't she? Well, it's not like I had the chance to say anyway. Hey, I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. I'm just gonna fucking... We'll go to the Winding Way. June 19th, Fey Manor, Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What's that over there? Is that an incubator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here in this time, so every family has to burn their own trash. It makes sense. It's a really old urn. Probably shouldn't get near it because it's probably very bad. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something written a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Wow, Phoenix, way to insult their dead ancestors. You douche. Looks like there's a room over there, too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. We already examined it. Back. Back. Move. Side room. June 19th, Fey Manor side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. She's probably exhausted. Medium taking a break and catching... if I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me.
Probably a good idea not to disturb her sleep. Yeah, considering spirit mediums are 100% real. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Karen Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir? Does this mean it's easy to spot bears here and for them to spot you? Gulp. But I don't want to be bear food. Small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in my office, I would end up as storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Okay. I think that's everything. Hey you, hold on. This gal's got a few questions for you. Sure, I've heard that southern accent somewhere. Oh, fuck, it's her! Oh, well, I'll be if it's Mr. Phoenix, right? How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are a lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm a one and only paranormal photographer. Lot of heart. Ah, so you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean, even though you clearly suck at it. Of course! And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channel is about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting for? Come on! A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her heartily because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. No, you did not. Judge her more harshly. She needs to be judged as harshly as possible. June 19th, Fay Manor Meditation Room. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? You won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? I have nothing to do with this. Me? Oh, yeah, I'm sure I would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key?
Yep, right here.
This is most satisfactory. The key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well.
It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started.
Finally, let's go. Finally, let's go. Let's do this, yeah. Let's go channel some ghost. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large sweet strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny, I'll have to kill you for that. How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. Oh, the fucking shade. What are you? This is Curran Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Was she just possessed by God for a second and pissed? Lana, don't piss her off. Sorry. She'll smote you with her demon powers. What are you thinking? Whoa, she shut Lana up. That's impressive. You know, maybe she's not so bad after all. Now then, let us wait. What the fuck?
Hey now, what was that just now?
It came from inside the channeling chip. Holy shit!
Hey, that's a gunshot!
Excuse me?
I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it.
Maya! Maya's in there! Break into the chamber.
Well, Mr. Law, what's the plan?
What else? We're going to break in.
What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it.
We're going to have to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Faye? Well, yes. But there is one matter, that is. Don't try to stop me. You send the repair bill to the Wright & Co. law offices later.
You know, that's what I call being a man.
Dr. Gray? I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me, so I killed him. What? Lana, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she...
Maya, step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry, before there are more victims here.
Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to Granny. She only got a few more years before she croaks. It's okay if she gets shot. I don't want to get shot.
My cell phone doesn't get good reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way.
That's good, Lottie. I saw a genuine, mysterious phenomenon.
She's really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey,
mister, that gal, Maya, she was the one who pulled the trigger, was she?
Oh yeah. Lana doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes.
Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then.
Lana, what do you know about
Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation.
Really?
I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep.
I sort of got that same impression myself.
He's really controlling. Soon as a nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real rough to work with him. Oh, so he was a dick.
June 19th, Faye Manor, meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit-severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here! Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, Gumshoe, my king!
Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check on the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. We'll just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Well, my name is Jimshoe. Hey, you respect Gumshoe, alright? Man's been through a lot. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. June 19th, Faye Manor, channeling chamber. Police are busy running here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya is You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead, but... What? But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, and then he was shot. So, Dr. Gray... So he was shot with a gun and also stabbed with a knife. No touching without I just looking at it. Hey, I can't be too careful if a kid like her can be a murder suspect now, can I? Guess if I want to search this room, I'm gonna have to come back later. Damn it, Gumshoe. I know you're doing your job, but still, man. June 19th, Fay Manor side room. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? So isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the channeling has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes. A person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like, totally a bummer? Ah. Ah. Chat, that just did psychic damage to me. I don't understand. I'm just gonna keep going. Who are you? Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say. I'm sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Ina Mini. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology. She blundered into it, maybe, Clay, but fuck, that's so vapid. She's so dumb. I think people, like, usually call it, occult studies or something. Anyway, I'm not that big about it. I'm just doing it to get my degree. Like, supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. You know, a real job. Something I suspect you'll never have. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of any good spirit mediums? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. They're my jam, you know? They're my fucking jam. I see, that's why you were here, taking a nap here. Like, I wasn't feeling good. I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put it in the food they served for lunch. Ugh, it was so gross. I don't like sesame seeds in my food. Don't put them in my food. They're gross. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, fell sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. Yeah, you're currently wasting my fucking time. So you're sleeping here the entire... Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place. Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling Dr. Gray was killed. Oh, my advice killed a man. That's cool to know. I'm not going to react to that, like, at all. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? That was all... What was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah? She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Yeah, that sounds super suspicious. Got the blanket a mess. Are you gonna fold it? Like, I had a really good nap and, like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so, like, it's all set for tonight. Okay. I'm gonna leave before you give me a brain aneurysm. June 19th, Faye Manor, Winding Way. There's no one here, as usual. No! Hey! How are you? You're Pearl, right? Hmm? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? What the fuck is going on? I can't... Gumshoe's still in here, so they're still examining it. Okay. So, go out... Here, maybe? Okay, good. Things happen, good. Current village. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta?
God dang it, Lou! God, don't let it be me the X!
Hey, don't scare me like that!
What do you mean? You're the one scaring me.
If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine! Jesus, Lotta, calm down. Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out to you? Like, maybe you could be useful for once, please?
Yeah, well, maybe one thing.
What? What is it? Tell me. Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curse is and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I'm thinking I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene instead. She did, too, even. A scene murder. It's like the ring. I like the ring on that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta, sorry. My journalistic sense is burning inside. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in.
Lotta, wait, just give me the...
I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. Why does it feel like I've been through this before? Because you have. Because your life is a never-ending vortex of stupidity, Phoenix. June 19th, Faye Manor Meditation Room. Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Faye Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Myra was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. This bed is uncomfortable as fuck. June 20th, 8:02 a.m. Fame Manor Meditation Room. Morning. I guess I haven't nodded off. I must have nodded off at some point. Oh, Maya's okay. I should hurry up and get to the detention center ASAP. June 20th, 10:34 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Nick,
Maya.
what am I gonna do? I never imagined it would turn out like this.
Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center.
I finally get to see you again, and
it's not your fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's powers, so...
I don't want to bring up the case yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So you're the master or something at Karen's School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Yeah, because I've literally seen it, and everyone in a fucking courtroom is seeing it, so why is no one saying that this is real? Maya's channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have been taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber?
I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him.
Okay.
We closed our eyes and I began the channeling.
This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story.
And that's the last thing I remember.
What?
After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness.
Then you don't remember a single thing?
When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes.
Huh?
Oh, but I do remember having a dream.
A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling?
I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable. Really suffocating. It went something like that. I
see. I have no idea what to say to that.
There was a familiar smell, too.
Under the ground?
Yeah. I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before.
I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, make sure you prepare it, okay?
Huh? It? What is it?
The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course.
But...
What's wrong?
Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer.
No one's decided that yet.
But I did. I killed the person. With these 2 hands.
That's enough, Maya.
It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure.
Stop it!
Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared.
Don't worry. I will. When is the trial?
It sounds like tomorrow.
As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now.
Wait. This jewel. This is called a Matama. It's a magical charm and it always protected me. Give this to Pearly and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers.
Well, shit just got serious. Phew. Feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on the top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. 1 year ago, May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgeon Clinic. Newspaper clipping 1 added to the court record. June 20th, Curran Village. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? June 20, Fay Manor, Meditation Room. Meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today, probably because of the murder yesterday. June 20th, Fay Manor Channeling Chamber. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She's one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask some questions too while I have the chance. What happened? I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from here. Please leave this area to me. Go quick and inform the police. What happened in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the back of the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of the nurse that was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Probably not, considering nobody believes in spirits. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls in an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will, and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An inexperienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. With Maya, I mean Mystic Maya, this was her first channeling, and that is why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. That would be the folding screen there. It is the Curran's sacred writings. Along with the Curran's sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity. Ought to be worrying about a folded screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright, yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Till now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family. Whoa, she's really fired up now. In any case, the world is so different from yours. Perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean Mystic Maya. I will tell her. I guess this is an altar, or whatever it is. It feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they use it during the channeling. Probably. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the floor feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. There's some sort of empty space behind the fold. The light of the candles can't really reach back here, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back there. They could have been, actually. This is where the mediums... Yeah, that's a pool of blood. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center there. Yep. Kind of hard to look away from that. The meditation room is on the other. Very heavy. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When I want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. June 20th, Faymander, Whining Way. Little Pearl's in here. Maybe she's at school? Alright, we'll go into the side room. June 20th, Faymander side room. Oh, hey, like, you're the guy from yesterday, the, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mr. Smith Esquire? That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I am going to scream. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study like this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me that yesterday. The sesame allergy, true. What I really want to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it? I hate you. Sorry, my bad. Nah, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why do you stop me? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Oh my god, woman, how do you dress yourself in the morning? If Lotta ever wanted genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. How does this woman remember how to breathe? So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training, or, like, how they inherit their spiritual powers? I suppose this village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. Sure, seems like the carefree type, at least, on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary. She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait. I think you asked me about him, like, yesterday, too? That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. know each other. What? I mean, I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then why did you just bite your hat out of nowhere? Then what was all that talk about? Huh? Well, like a long, long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah? Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. I guess something wrong. Huh, now where did this box go? I'm sure that wasn't here last night. Looks like a box for clothing storage, but this is pretty big just for... It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. What, isn't it cute? I, like, totally bought that. Ah, so it's yours, huh? Yeah, so, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears. I want to see some bears get mauled by a bear. Oh yeah, you know, that sounds great. You should go out into the woods and get mauled by one. That sounds fun. I'm gonna go do that right now. But it's like, okay, if you ever see, like, say a bear, you just play dead and they, like, leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, because, like, fighting back is totally of no use. Has she actually tried to fight one? Ugh, I don't like her. Oh, hey, it's Pearl. Yeah, you surprised me. How are you today? I guess she is in open and friendly chat, like, huh? It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. That is the key, Phoenix. We're gonna go ahead and present this to her. Oh, yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. Morgan sees me like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special... Whoa! No! No, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 and no. Okay, no. What? So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're gonna do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. Oh, God. Chat, what can of worms did I just open up? That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes, it must be true love. Oh, what? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful... Wait, I mean, things aren't like... I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm gonna help you in any way I can. Cool. Thanks. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's tile, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay, because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes,
For example, I study current technique. Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? Not that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So, this is... oh, yeah, you know what? Let's explain to Pearl what a lawyer is for a quick second. A lawyer is someone who goes into a courtroom and has to deal with incredible bullshit all the time while I try and untangle an impossible case and somehow prove who actually was the culprit, because apparently that's my fucking job too! Doesn't that sound fun? So what do you got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Okay, thanks. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me, you look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one, too. Black key. Yeah, that's the key. A green jewel is set at the center of the key's grip. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearl? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have it? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something. All I really should do is charge this Montana with spirit energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful. What do you mean? It'll let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you. I can explain the Mataga's power for you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Okay. Is this... oh, you know what? I know the perfect person to use it on. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No. How old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, like, totally don't know him. Whoa, what's going on? What is that? You can see, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on the person's heart. What? This is the power of the Magtama. Only you can see these Psylocks, Mr. Nick. Psylocks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secrets, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magtama on this person. And let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's getting about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful, though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it'll hurt you. I don't think you have the proof. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let me give this Psylocke thing a try. I'm going to ask you again. How do you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. This girl is hiding something, I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use Maya's Magtama. Oh, I guess I have to wait through the... I guess I have to wait through the explanation. Oh, I gotta present. Okay. Present. Bam! The victim. Ina Minky, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I'll tell you, like, how many times do I have, like, to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your...
While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe that you have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that if the possibility exists for now. Oh, yeah, he was in the newspaper. Here's your... Like, what is that? Ouch. I guess I don't have anything to do with it, huh? Okay. I'm just gonna look it up. Fuck it. Let's see. Part 1 investigation. Oh, I gotta go to the meditation room first. Okay. Back. Move. Move. June 20th, Fate Manor meditation room. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be our lawyer, I bet? Yes. Oh, I real feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying this kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real fucking Christ, Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. What about the charges and the... What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer going to testify tomorrow. Oh, god damn it, Lana. You must be talking about Lana. Actually, speaking of Lana, I took some hot pictures earlier. Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lana's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal, there's no way anyone other than Maya could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearl now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over these tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. Searching through his pockets, and boy are those big. Oh, it looked really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to his office when he came by. Tomorrow's trial. About Miles' trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So, which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? That asshole is back? He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome discipline. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. But shouldn't he be in jail? Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So, who's the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor's Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. They're what they call a prodigy, pal. Huh, kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about that. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. The country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I never heard of this person. Still. All it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. Fuck. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. Now that the love of my life is gone. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day and... Hey, it's that news story, the one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Huh? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. Minnie, nurse at Gray's died after falling asleep at the wheel. Wait a minute. Oh, the nurse was her sister. That's how she knew. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. The victim. And... take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Minnie? Minnie is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Minnie wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you notice, she was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister. Was she a nurse, perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Gray Turner. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Unlock successful. Okay, now tell me what you know. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My my sister's name was Mimi Minnie. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was always, like, coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff, and that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So like, are we done? I've like already told my story to like everyone else. Do you understand now, Mr. Snick? This is how a Psylocke works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The luck this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can pry some more information out of Gumshoe. Okay, no. Anyone in the channeling chamber we can talk to? Nope. Oh, okay. Outside the village. June 20th, Curran Village. Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I have never left Curran Village. Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing. Are you going to meet you're really going to meet Miss Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait. She ran off again. Well, I know Inu's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Alright. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do it? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice! Mia! Even without me here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Does nobody notice Maya transforming at all? Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. As in she was fucking murdered, but you know. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way here. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. What? So tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. Oh, fuck, you don't even know the beginning. I told her everything that happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me, please, believe in your convictions. And if you fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You
You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is. And I've given you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't. From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah? She said she dreamt about that she was buried and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does that mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. It's the fucking key, Phoenix! Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. Key, huh? Alright, I'll show her the key I hold. Phoenix, it's this. God, this guy's a fucking idiot. Mia, have you seen this? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen, right now, that key is sitting in your hands. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? Because Maya had the key when she went into the room. So there's no way that Pearl should have had it. I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what that key is to this case is. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. This day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia! What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the Psylocks. Which means... Mia must know something about the real murderer. For this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world is going on? To be continued. Right now. Yep, we're gonna save. Okay. June 12th, 9:48 a.m. District Courtroom, defendant lobby number... What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean? No. No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. Pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, also you could win! He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. It's no good. Mystic Maya. Pearly! You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have to train for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then... You came all by yourself? Yep. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I can't... Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train... Oh man. Harley, what about the train?
Huh? What's a tray in? I give up. It's time, isn't it?
I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma.
Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that?
He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. I still remember him as though I've seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorching fierce battle until the very end. There's always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life...
Maya, please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh? But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot. You don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back.
What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Court will begin shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick.
June 21st, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Wait, I've been here before. What are we doing again? Did she get committed? Did she get accused of murder a second time? How the fuck did that happen? Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? What is with this kid? Ahem, Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright? You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? Hold on, so she's the famed successor to prosecutor? I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge? Is this our father, Manfred von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Wait, what the fuck? Did she just whip the judge? I'm talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person, I beg of you. What? That's fucking allowed? I'm sorry, what? Yo! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor von Karma, your opening statement, please. Also, please stop with the whipping. I'm scared. You're scared? I'm scared. I'm within whipping distance. You're up high on that stand. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt with my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams! I immediately don't like you. Just immediately, Franziska. So anyways, 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right, I'll have you run in for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case, but it was self-defense, but the defendant stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. If that is how you wish to play, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall show you. We shall now call the first witness. Yeah, okay. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. This woman is insane. Witness your name and occupation. Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please take a look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite a look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. And that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. You have said that about every goddamn case I've ever been in, and they have all been proven to be wrong. When will you learn? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time then. Cause of death? The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. Autopsy report added to the court record. Court acceptance is in the evidence. Mr. Wright, you may now question the witness. Okay. So we need to press all the statements. Okay. So press. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now, why would he have... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints were on the pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints. Along with the victims, the defendant Maya Faye's were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I walked right into her hands there. Shot was fired from point-blank range. Point-blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point-blank? Tisk, 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 Mr. Phoenix, right? I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Woman, stop using the word fool! Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. There was definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see, and whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, Maya's fingerprints were all over it. All over it, huh? This doesn't look good. Ha ha ha. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix, right? Okay, you're trying to get revenge on Phoenix for proving that your dad was a murderer. Do you see the twisted logic in this, Francesca? wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How severe was the wound? Oh, fuck. Didn't mean to do that. If it had been an inch and half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand the... This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. That fuck did it again. Finger keeps twitching. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yup. Sure can be. One look at the wound and you'd come up to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who only listens to foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is clearly enough to instantly kill. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix, right? Ugh, what a pain. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I bought the true murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them in evidence. Pistol added to the court record. Knife added to the court record. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Stop bowing. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes, even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? In the opinion of this court, that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. Nope, plead not guilty. If we plead justified self-defense, we'd basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined and she'd be labeled as a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Did she just whip me? You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix, alright? Detective! Yes, sir? Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by... Ink! Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think something has awakened inside of me. Anyways, go ahead and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a spray of blood on this. The piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Alright, Mr. Wright. Mice fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood spatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Haha, what's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix, right? Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Oh, God. The whip is more disturbing, and the fact that no one is doing anything about it. Okay, press gumshoe on the third statement. 2, 3... Okay. The blood on the costume. Lab results show that it's the victim's blood. So there is blood from the defense. Wait, not good. So were there any other clues that you could glean from this piece of evidence? Oh, it was you, Von Karma, all along! I knew it! I knew it! She had to be the killer! She's out here whipping everybody! She's obviously abusive, so obviously she must stab people and shoot them for kicks. Also, you know, she's Von Karma's daughter who, you know, murdered a dude because he embarrassed him. So yes, it was definitely you. It was definitely Von Karma. The judge, arrest them. Arrest this chat member right now. Also, welcome back, Clay. If you must change the detective, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Oh, yes, Miss Von Karma is... Grr. How is the judge even on... Now even the judge is on her side. I mean, I guess he doesn't want to get whipped, or does he? Press further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Boop! I just have to... Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Alright, looks like, there is one little thing. Your Honor? Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you're talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Boop. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around all? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Wow, I do this job better than the police. Maybe I should have been a detective instead of a lawyer. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Minus close that, okay? Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? I hate this woman. What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma said is true. The evidence still stands. You do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence then... No way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who was without a doubt not fighting back. Sleeve was shot at point-blank range, then the gunpowder... Okay, yeah. Present Maya's costume. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes? Huh. Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who was, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. But then, what may I ask is the bullet hole the police overlooked supposedly to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is that what it means to not fight back? Oh, you're right! It seems you're correct. The victim had tried to shoot the defendant then. It would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is the only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pled not guilty. Now that you... Why, that's right. Stop whipping everyone. Which means defense has yet to prove anything at all. No. Well, yes, that's true. I hate that bow she does. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. You mean by myself? You stop being mean to our King Gumshoe, alright? You gotta stop that lady, or I'm gonna friggin' destroy you. You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah! Guys, I think something awakened inside of me. Yes, right away, sir. What transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Okay. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface it does seem to... However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, please your cross-examination, please. What transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim... Okay, it's the fourth statement. Maya's costume. Here we go. Boop. Boop. By the way, I forgot to say, welcome in, it was I, Von Karma. Feel free to pull up a seat and have fun. Anime bed hair. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Eh? What do you mean? The little hole was actually creating a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself. You see, there were two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? The gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh, but there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. This is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain away anything. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then that they were separated that he fired. How was that? And if that was even possible, according to the testimony, the wound was from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Gah! Oh, finally! Breaking some holes in her defense. Well, then... That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took a shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Consider, concentrate, and think. Something doesn't make sense. There's a fatal flaw in our argument, Your Honor. Fatal flaw? Ouch! Very interesting. I'd love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before firing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of it. Yeah. Yep, this one. The folding screen. We never really did figure out where it was. Where the hole came from. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that, a folding screen? I would like to point out the court's attention to the hole in the folding screen. Ah! It looks like you already knew what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. I'm completely clueless. And I still wonder how I got this job. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through... Fuck. It's a little bit delayed, but I have to laugh at that. Like, yes, Phoenix, they are that clueless. They don't fucking know a thing. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... When the shot was fired, Maya, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order, order. This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. It's up like he's smelling some I mean... Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. Meantime, I want you to think this through again, Mr. Wright. Okay. Of course. Whoops. For now, I should focus on where... Okay, where was Maya? Automatically examine the floor plans, present the spot just left of where the hole is. Okay. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. Fucking goddamn it. somewhere to the left. Just left of where the hole is. Okay, wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole, but how can you gauge the distance from that? Is it impossible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder present burns. However, there's nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You... I believe it has been proven that the defendant was standing a ways away from the victim when she was shot at. Do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changes everything, yeah. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would have been ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at that time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Ugh. Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figure things out behind the logic, but behind everything is your job! I can't believe I have to explain this to all of you! Ooh! Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the Oh, blast radius of disaster. You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix, right? To think you've been able to make a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Well, how is this all my fault? You can start by repairing your standing by first removing that third standing goatee. And rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I sentence Detective Gumshoe to the guillotine. We don't do that any... Oh god, yes, put him in the guillotine, fuck. I think it's time to call my next witness. Next witness? Oh, I feel bad for Gumshoe, but better him than me. It's gotta be Lotta. Very well, the court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Oh, holy shit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna save here. My voice is getting hoarse. We'll have more time to play this on Saturday. But, like, yeah, my voice is really freaking hoarse right now. We're gonna find someone to raid. Ugh, because this trial, let's see, we still have another investigation segment. Oh my god. And then another trial segment. So yeah, we've got another investigation, another trial segment. We'll get through the rest of this trial and also the next and the third trial on Saturday. Because from what I can see, the third trial doesn't seem that long. And then probably spend next week completing the fourth trial. So, anyways, thank you to everybody who came in. Thank you to everybody who follows, who lurks, who chats and listens, and to just everyone who uses me as background noise, even. I do appreciate it. Just going to go ahead and save that right now. I'm going to go ahead and look for someone to raid. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Who are we jumping in? Let's see. Well, it's Monday, and that means we're going to go see Honey Goblin. And today's raid message will be that. That's our raid message. Copy and paste that. And as always, thank you to everybody who came in and watched, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care, boneheads.